This is part one of the acrylic painting techniques series about planning and iteration. Most of the time when you begin an art project, you'll have a plan in mind already, a sketch, maybe some reference, or at least a little bit of inspiration to work from. Concept of starting art without a plan is called automatism, and this was kind of pioneered in the 1920s with surrealists like Andre Breton, kind of spawned off of Freudian psychology. So artists like Salvador Dali, Rene Magritte all use this. However, in most cases, even artists use automatism in their work at some point likely stopped to strategize a plan for how to continue, or at least psychoanalyze the results so far. Whatever you produce in the planning process, keep it as evidence of your learning. And even if you're an artist, collectors love to see this stuff. In most cases, planning work on a separate space, like on a piece of newsprint, can help you avoid overworking the surface that you're actually going to work on, like the painting surface or your drawing paper in the case of watercolor. Learning is a process of trial and error, so with each iteration or different version, we can learn from the challenges we encounter, the mistakes we make, use what we learn to perform better when the stakes are higher later on the final project. Musicians and athletes know this is why we practice all the time. Using sketches, references, you can make even grid enlargements or just use carbon paper or even just graphite transfer like I've done here. These are just a few strategies for getting started off in the right way. An iterative process is one with many phases, and it can give you opportunities to practice and fail and then make revisions and learn to do better in the long run, making the end product superior than without having done any planning in the process.